This is the story of Flowers for a Lady, a stranger side quest in Red Dead Redemption. Heading east from the McFarlane Ranch, you'll come across a man named Billy West who is on his hands and knees and will beckon you over to him. Approaching him, he says,
"What you searching for, partner?"
"I've been gathering some flowers for my wife. She's waiting for me back in the cabin."
"That's very sweet of you."
"And we've been together 50 years now, me and my darling Annabel. She's always loved these wild feverfew that grow around this place. You know. But she's getting on now in years, and it's hard for her to get up and about. So I want to bring her a lovely bouquet for our anniversary."
"I've seen quite a few flowers in my travels, if you'd like to help."
"Oh, yeah. Listen, these old fingers ain't what they used to be. I'd love it. Sure, bring me any pretty ones you find, huh? If you could go look for them flowers, I'd really appreciate it."
So Billy tasks us with getting an anniversary gift for his wife Annabel, being 3 featherfew, red sage, and desert sage, which are back spread out through New Austin in Gaptooth Breach, Rio Bravo, and Cholla Springs. As this is the first side quest you can technically take on, it also doubles to teach you about the side challenges of picking flowers in different regions. Though it is one of the slower activities in Red Dead Redemption, I do strongly recommend that you find some survivalist maps before you go out and find them, as I spent way too much time just searching around Rio Bravo trying to eyeball, say, the red sage, which is really hard to detect.
"That's what I wanted."
One of my least favorite experiences in Red Dead Redemption. Once you collect all of the flowers, head back to Billy. I accidentally bumped into a lawman as I was heading back to his shack to give him the good news that his wife Annabel will have some pretty flowers for their anniversary. Upon approaching Billy with the flowers, he says,
"Here's your flowers, Billy."
Well, thank you. Not many around these parts that help an old man with such a task. Thanks again, stranger. Come on in, have some tea with me and Annabel. I'm sure she'd love the company.
"All right, maybe just for a minute."
It's my other half, lovely Annabel.
Much obliged.
This man helped me find these lovely flowers, Annabel. Not half as lovely as you.
Yeah, no, you don't look a day over 30, ma'am.
Wait, it's the fine air and the good living up here in New Austin that keeps us so young and full of vigor. Annabel was mentioning she wants to go up to Blackwater, ride one of those newfangled motor cars, huh? No bumpy old horse carriage for my angel.
That's a good idea, Billy. I should get going.
Well, you haven't had your tea. And Annabel baked her special blackbird pie.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Billy. I must have forgot. I've got an appointment with Planet Earth. Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Farewell, John. Stop by any time. Oh, we play bridge on Thursdays.
Clearly, Billy has not taken the passing of his wife Annabel well
I know your game. You're sweet on her, little ain't you?
whatsoever, and he's still romancing her, which is, I guess, noble. It's very sad, but you can actually head to the back of his shack before completing the quest and see his deceased wife through one of the floorboards, giving away the fact that she died some time ago. You can also bump into her, which will utterly shock Billy as her head rolls off her body. Passing on the footpath, unfortunately, the deputy, which I knocked into before, has come for some fisticuffs, not even taking the slightest notice of the corpse that has lost its head next to him on the floor. No, he wanted to get into a brawl, so before I finished this quest, I had to take care of the sheriff, being a little non-violent, keep him a little bit quiet, and head back to Billy to see if he's okay and check on Annabel. Now, Billy, at any sign of trouble, just bolts off, and if you so choose, you can, I guess, put Billy out of his misery.
Benefits of a misspent youth.
As he's clearly insane, though you will lose 50 honor for the action and only gain $6 for the nefarious task, which isn't a really good trade-up, but that's another one of the saddest stories in Red Dead Redemption. Clearly, loneliness and loss is something that people have to grapple with all the time, in the Old West. Let me know what you thought of Billy and his poor wife in the comments below. Though I have heard of another damsel in distress looking for a husband down in Cootes Chapel I might check out, but that is a story for another day.